Greetings, RC Model Geeks. And here we are in the shed yet again for part 3 of the Hobbyking / DW Hobby Eindecker build. So yeah, Pete was over yesterday and with his Sky Cruise, but I managed to get a little bit done on this once he'd gone. So I have the fuselage all glued together. So it's been CA'd and then backed up with a wood glue, and she's solid as a rock, and all those joints are really tight. I just had to stop there because of the building works across the road. So yeah, all the glue joints are really nice. I mean, the whole thing just fits together perfectly. I've made the box for the engine mount, but it's not glued in yet. I've just pushed it in the front. Now you can assemble this a couple of ways, this box. And depending on how you do it, of course, you get the right or the wrong thrust angles. So if I can get this out with one hand, it's a little bit tight in the hole. There we go. There is the box, and I'll show people just in case you're going to build one. And you'll see A1 is in the front, B4 on the top, and you can see the angle there. If I get that round, you can see that it's offset to the right here and here. This plate is offset to the right to give you right thrust. And if we go over to the side, you can see we've got B2, and then underneath is B5. And on the back, I think, is B1. So when you get all those in the right order, you end up with right thrust and down thrust. And that's how you want to put one of those together. Perfect. I've also been working on the tailplane. If I just move the fuselage out of the way for a minute. I've already made one tailplane, and here's the other half. It's not glued together yet, but that is one elevator half. And fucking noise. But that is one elevator half there. And it's not glued together yet, it's just slotted together. But pretty much, as you can see, you know, the whole thing holds together without any glue. So yeah, that's how good the fit is. So I'm going to glue this half together and come back to you. Okay, quickly jump back onto the fuselage to do a little bit more to it. I've done this decking here and glued that on, and that is the fuselage pretty much done. Brilliant. So I'll put that out of the way again, and here are the two. Oops, watch the gun. Here are the two elevator halves finished. Which is good. So the next thing is I'm going to do the rudder. So I thought I would get on with the rudder. And the rudder is made up of a fair few bits. It's a sandwich. It's got two outer skins, which are these. Now, when I got it, mine was split down the middle. So you've got to glue those two halves together to make one side, and you need two of those. And here is the other one with all its supporting parts. It's not glued together yet, I've just slotted it together, but that is basically how it will go. And then this will go on top of it like that to make up the complete rudder, which looks okay. Now, on the full size, what you would actually get is some like ribs running across here. So if you've got some really thin balsa stock, you could stick a couple of strips across to make it look like that's the ribs of the rudder, which is probably what I will do. So I'm going to get on with gluing that together, and I'll come back to you. Okay, so that is the rudder finished. I've added something of my own, which is just these couple of ribs here, fake ribs, so they'll show through the covering and make it look a bit more realistic rather than one big flat plate. Okay, we are on the home run with this build. Only thing to put together now is the wing, and there are the complete instructions on how to build the wing. So this is going to be fun. I don't know how far I'll get with it today, but I'll clear some space on the bench and start getting the bits out and seeing where it goes. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, there is one wing. It's not glued yet, it's just all slotted together. But everything pretty much goes together lovely jubbly. So quite happy I've done that, because I now know that there's not going to be any fatal upfucks in putting this together. Yeah, a couple of nice features. There is the servo mounting area. All the slots are cut, and even the holes are been laser cut as well. So that should be easy to screw on, no problem at all. There is the aileron. Obviously the full-size Eindecker didn't have ailerons. It had wing warping, but we're going with ailerons on this just to make it easier. You've got a plate here, that is for mounting the horn for the aileron. Up here you've got a carbon fibre plate, which is for the wing mounting. There are two bolts in the fuselage that go through that and hold the wing on. There is a carbon fibre tube that will sit in there. I haven't slid that in yet, but that will go there. And then there are loads of rigging points. I haven't put all of them in yet, because, you know, like I said, I haven't glued the wing together. And but there is one of them, and basically you have those points top and bottom of the wing, and through the middle of it is a carbon fibre tube that a nut and a bolt will go through to hold the rigging wires. And there's quite a few points for that. There's one there, there'll be one there, and then there'll be one out there as well, which isn't on there yet. So yes, it's looking pretty damn good. It uses the same construction technique as the cub that I did, where it has that weird leading edge on the aileron, which is just like a central strip, but it works really well, so no problems there. And you know what, I've said it before, this kit, the quality is brilliant. The only one gripe, this is my only gripe, well, apart from the instructions, my only gripe is that the strip wood for the spars that run along there isn't square. That is the only gripe I've got. You know, it's just non-square material. Apart from that, everything else is shit hot. And you know, for the price of a couple of quid for some replacements of those spars, ugh, you know, it's nothing. I have used the ones they supplied anyway, and they do seem to fit fine, but like I said, they're just not square. And that is it for the day. So tomorrow I will probably finish both wings. I really can't see why not. Yeah, another nice little feature actually while we're here is this tip. See, it's got this vertical bit of ply that will bend round once it's stuck on, and make that tip really nice and strong. Yeah, beautiful. It's just it's a good design all round. I can't knock it so far. Right, so that is it for the day. I will see you all tomorrow, and hopefully we'll get the wings finished. I've got an order coming in from Hobbyking as well, for the motor and the prop and some servos and stuff. And I've also ordered the covering from Solar Film Limited. As most of you are probably aware, Solar Film decided they weren't going to make Solar Film and Solar Tex and stuff like that anymore. But at the moment they are selling it online from their own website. Now, unfortunately, I wanted to do this as a linen coloured, and then sort of varnish it a bit like that was on the pup. Unfortunately, they haven't got the linen colour Solar Tex, so I had to go for another colour. Now, there weren't very many other colours of Eindecker. Pretty much the only other colour that you can match easily is silver. So this Eindecker is going to be silver. And a fairly famous German flyer had a silver Eindecker, and if you know who it is, put it in the comments. Right, I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye. Thank you for watching Captain Rob's RC Model Geeks. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to click that like button. If you want to see more of the same type of videos, don't forget you can subscribe. If you want to support us, you can use PayPal, paypal.me/RC Model Geeks. If you want to contact us, you can email us rcmodelgeeks@gmail.com. We look forward to seeing you in the next video.